Hey guys, welcome back to Toxic Shade here. I'm here with Ybot. Hey Ybot.
Yeah.
We're back with another episode of Minecraft Factions. I actually lost some footage, sadly. It's never fun when that happens.
So depressing.
So depressing, yeah. I thought I was recording for the last 15 minutes, but only recorded for about 2 seconds, so not very helpful.
Best
Uh,
video ever, two
yeah,
seconds.
right. But we're gonna keep it going. We basically just kept going past Atlantis there, and we found this ML Gods claim. Let me show you on the map
You're in the
here.
ground.
Am I?
Yeah. Oh, no,
Yee,
you're not.
I like to swim, swim in the cobble. So yeah, we're trying to get our way out of here. We actually went down there. There was two chests, not much else. ML Gods,
Should I just like mine up? I don't know if I'm underwater or
just
not.
one guy. But somebody was looking for their claim. I think it was Brain Squeezer, and so we TP'd him over. Man, we are really stuck, aren't we? All right, I'm gonna get us out of here. Let's get the heck out of here.
I hate eating carrots.
Yeah, carrots do nothing.
Oh, water.
All right, I got a way out here. Oh geez, I'm like really. Oh okay.
Is it really deep down? Oh,
No, it's not too bad.
oh yeah.
Okay, on top side, if anyone wants a TP. So yeah, we came from that direction over there, and so I think what we'll do is we're gonna keep continuing in that direction. Yeah, west. Let's keep going west here and see what we
Where
find.
are the boats?
So I can be the very best. Yeah. So here we go. I did want to talk a little bit on the history of Alethea. It's like one of the only topics I'm really interested in talking about right now. So I know a lot of you are interested because you're wondering, why what's your grudge against Alethea? Why are you so ruthless at trying to get into their base? Well, I will tell you. I've mentioned before that, they've manipulated their way into our bases very dishonorably before. That's not a big deal, right? It's factions. That's going to happen. Honestly, if you have certain powers, you're going to take those certain powers and use them to your advantage. So I don't really have any problem with that. The problem I have with is the bullying and that sort of thing. And I'm not talking about to like their players. I'm talking to like to us, to everyone. Everlasting Gob is super notorious for being like quite the bully. But
Oh
besides that,
yeah.
yeah, he's pretty bad, right? Uh, Besides that though, they really they were honest for a while. We're a pretty peaceful faction. Like if you mess with us, we'll come after you, but we're not the ones to start it most of the time unless you have something that we want. And we know you. Normally we'll start stuff if we know you. And we don't like you. Or somebody tells me to, I will do that.
We just don't know you, but we hate your guts.
Yeah, we just hate your guts. No, if one of my members told me like, "Hey, we have to go after this faction," I would go after that faction. You know what I mean? They have to have a good reason. If it's an ally, especially, because we don't really go after allies, definitely not. But either way, what happened with Alethea? This was way back in the day, and I was trying to find out what their name was back then. I can't remember it, and nobody else seems to remember either. But way back in the day, I was raiding with Knuckles, and we were just raiding some, regular cactus farm, I think. And probably, I mean, it was a huge claim. It was very tall, had a lot of protection, right? So multi layers of water and cobble and obby. So we're up there, right? And Knuckles is building a base. He wanted me to just kind of watch him talking about Knuckles 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you guys know Toby's videos, of course. And so I'm raiding with Knuckles. Paper Pig comes out of nowhere. I see something down there, and starts trying to defend whatever this claim was. I can't even remember who it was. Okay, so that's a mine shaft down there. I'd swear I have X-ray, but I think it's just lag, guys. So,
Yeah, that happens.
so anyways, you know, I'm raiding with Knuckles. Paper Pig, he's coming over. He's trying to give us trouble, and not make it easy to raid. And that's the first time I met Paper Pig. And after that, I probably ran into a Paper Pig like three, four more times when I was raiding with Knuckles. And yeah, he immediately had a grudge against me because I was always helping Knuckles. And then I started finding out that Paper Pig 15 is a hacker and he uses this and that and that and this. And so I started, trying to stay away from him, trying to kind of, I talked to him for a while and tried to figure out what he was all about. He was like, you need to leave Knuckles. He's bad news, and come over to us. I don't remember what their faction name was, and that sort of thing. And so, me, I'm pretty loyal, and I really like Knuckles. We're going the wrong way here. Actually, we have to go this way. uh,
Good
no,
job,
no, no,
Doc.
no. Other way, other way, other way, other way, other way,
What
other
the?
way. Turn around, turn around. This way. So,
Alright.
you know, basically, I saw Paper Pig a few times, and he finally just kind of had a grudge against me. And then, Digital at the time, we were, the second strongest faction. We had a really nice base. Good claim, very close to spawn, right? I put it really close to spawn for a reason, so I could like recruit people. It's before I was a donator. And also, it was just really easy as a brand new person on this server to just go like, 300 or 400 blocks from spawn and make a nice base. So, anyways, during construction, I think I've mentioned this, we had a lot of people try to raid us. Toward the end of construction, toward the actual end, we had the manipulations going on. So we had Paper Pig posing as me. Whoa, stop. Oh, show stopping. Um, we had Paper Pig posing as me and trying to get into my base, which he did. Um, me, at the time, we didn't have really like bad relations with them. Like we weren't on good terms, but I sure wouldn't be going out here looking for Alethea bases like I am at that time. So it looks like there is a base over here, but it's just unclaimed. By the way, Wybot.
Dude, is the Triz 4 in our faction or is he an ally?
I don't know the Triz. I haven't heard of that.
He was MSGing me. Nice YouTube video.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Nice. Doc.
Oh my gosh. Wait a
This is
second.
yours.
This was my
Yeah,
old
this is
base.
yours. I just saw your name on a sign.
Oh my god, this is when official turned on me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man. Official
It
BTK?
unlocked such good stuff.
Official BTK? Really?
Yeah.
He turned
He
on you.
turned on me, but then he came
Why
back.
did he
But
turn on
I
you?
don't know. I got really mad at him.
Uh, that sucks. Yeah, I hate drama like that. Um, but yeah, guys, I mean, anyways, Paper Pig, he saw me, he started, having a grudge against me, and then he started targeting me. And that's when I started getting like, okay, dude, we're gonna take your ass down now. But yeah, he ended up stop playing it anyway, but he had the biggest freaking grudge against me. He found, at the time, he found every F home we had. We did one F home on top of another. He TP'd to one of my guys, Max, and yeah, he sacked the place. I got all my spawners, all my stuff out, and then we moved, and he did the same thing there. So he got to the Never Doctor or somebody like that. It was sad. So they got in my base, they raided us. I had tons of allies, right? Tons of allies that were willing to help us. Um, this is our last stand, right? I'm at the ruins actually. Let me go there. You can TP if you want, Wybot.
Alright.
Just kind of telling a story here. Um, so we're at the ruins here. This is my old base. It's been destroyed. TPS and watch your step, Wybot. Um,
Alright.
but yeah, we were
Oh,
all
wait.
holed up down here. These used to be rooms down there.
Oh, I've been here
Oh yeah.
before.
So down there, used to be rooms. We were all holed up. It was about maybe me and about 6 or 7 other allies down here. And, the door was closed. All of the enemies, right? So Paper Pig, Crimson Spartan, I think Vipa PvP was on our side. But there were a bunch of other people in the actual main base here. This was all covered by obby and lava before. So we're in here, right? We're just waiting to like we're all kind of getting ready to rush them in there, right? You know, we all know they're all hackers. So Knuckles is in here with me, a bunch of other allies. Now Max, who's the guy that was actually taken advantage of, Max Young 11, he's in here with us, and for some reason, God knows why, everyone is like gearing up. He opens the door, opens it wide open. So, you know, Paper Pig immediately sees the door open. He jumps in here. I have like no gear on. You know, Knuckles is like transferring stuff for me. And yeah, he took us all out, Paper Pig and all their guys. So we ended up losing this base because of that. Um, they TP'd to Max Young, and then Max Young opened the door. And then after that, you know, we just figured he was a traitor. If not, you know, he just made some bad choices, so he had to go. But yeah, you know, that's pretty much how we ended up losing this base here. I almost just killed myself. Seriously killed myself. Really watch your step.
Yeah,
Um,
I know. I've been before, and they gave me ender pearls just in case I
yeah,
fell.
dang right. So yeah, you know, this was a good spot. As you can see, the really big water walls. There's lava behind that on all sides. This was all claimed on the inside here, this entire area. So essentially unrateable. I mean, unless you're able to finagle your way in here like they did, I don't think you really could have gotten in here any other way. This was covered in obsidian and lava. So, you know, everything's been taken off now, but it was quite a base before. So, anyways, yeah, that just further, kept the grudge going basically. And after a while, you know, we were just kind of going at it pretty much every day or every week. You know, we'd PvP, he'd try to raid me or he'd get onto one of my bases. At the time, you know, we really weren't doing too much in the way of base finding. We were really just doing defending and faction stuff. Trying to get our factions merged. We merged with Worldbuscus and Xerxes. Uh, you know, Turned into a huge faction after that. I thought I saw somebody down there. Um, and yeah, you know, it's ever since then, you know, obviously we've just had bad blood with any of those members with Everlasting Gob and Paper Pack, bleh, Paper Twig 15. We all called him Paper Pig for a
Ouch!
while. Ouchie,
Oh, okay.
ouchie,
My keyboard
ouchie,
glitched.
poo caca. All right, I'm coming down there too. So this actually was like a lava catcher. That's what this was. You see how it's got the dip in here? So like this all turned into stone after somebody sprayed it with water, but it all used to be lava. And it just kind of caught. So it was all self-contained. It was a really nice base. I mean, I put a lot of time and energy into creating this place, and definitely
There
had
were
some
iron
help.
golems all around down
Yeah,
here,
there
right?
were. We had an iron
Yeah,
golem
that's what I remember.
like army down there. So, but yeah, people have added a lot down there. Actually, I haven't been down here in a long time. I'm gonna just jump down here. Yeah, we had like this watchtower. See, like we ended up having to move back here actually because of all the trouble that Paper Pig and Everlasting Gob were giving us on our F homes. This was our F home right here. And so they got in here too. You know, they already had this base, obviously. So we did battles here, down here on the bottom. This is right after we merged, so we had quite a few allies. Yeah, and since then, Paper Pig 15, he kind of quit playing. Um, you know, we don't really see him anymore, but yeah, that's pretty much the history. I mean, a lot of a lot of grudges, a lot of hurt feelings, I would say. Not really me, but you know, I talked to them a lot while they were trying to raid me. Just about each time I would be, you know, talking my smack and trying to get them to go away, but never really worked out. You know, the
Dude, I'm
grudge
glitching so
grudge
bad.
is just too deep. But yeah, you know, here's the ruins. Here's a little bit more about the history. I would say there's probably much more. I'm just not thinking of it right now. But yeah, that's the gist of it. And then after
Do
that,
you see me like glitching back?
yeah,
This is
what's up
like
with that?
really
I
weird.
saw you kind of walking zombie-ish.
It's not letting me go
That's
forward.
weird.
Oh my gosh, what the heck?
That is very strange. R.A.P. and Paprika, Dr. Loco Kid, died by Golem. R.I.P. and Paprika, Armor got shreked. That's great. That's pretty funny. Oh, they got raided. They were in our clan actually, in our faction, I mean. But yeah, they are definitely the most notorious faction that we've had problems with, and it's been fun. Lots of crazy times. Honestly, I wish I was recording way back then. But it was pretty crazy. Like just about every other day they'd have some new trick that they were trying to do to get into my stuff. Oh, this is a claim here. Somebody did
The
claim
funny
here.
thing about this is when I was in the faction back then, I had no idea what was going on because no one ever told me anything. So I'd just be running
Yep,
around, running from
yep.
people,
People.
not knowing if they were in the faction or
Yep,
not.
and they're all bad guys. Yep, exactly. Somebody did something here, and I am curious, quite curious, because the bros, they were one of the people that raided us before too during construction. Ah, there's a chest in there. Doesn't really look like much in here though. Oh, can't get over that. So yeah, kind of an interesting history. Really just started between me and Paper Pig 15, and then kind of just escalated from that, I would say. But yeah, they could have done much worse, I would say. I think they kind of took it easy on us. We were a young faction still building at the times where they were trying to raid us. We're still building up, There's still a lot of wow, man, put all this stuff in here. That was a terrible idea. Um, everyone that that came around and joined their faction and was like against us, like they all ended up coming around and being like, yeah, we don't like them anymore. They're bad people. Like I can't remember who it was, but somebody just recently joined our faction. Like I hate Paper Pig and all them, and we have no reason to think he's a spy, but he is somebody that you know we're kind of watching for now. And we'll see what happens. It sounded like they had some bad blood between each other, Everlasting Gob and this guy. And I don't really want to say his name just in case he doesn't want to get a shout out. But uh, they really just had a falling out, I guess it seems. Um, so we're trying to take advantage of that. If we have somebody that's been close to Everlasting Gob for a long time, if we have him on our team, it's a pretty good advantage. And if he's really willing to stick with us. TPS. But I think that's about it for this episode, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you did enjoy this, please show some support by leaving a like, subscribe if you want
Yeah.
to, and yeah, that's it. Say bye, Ybot.
Bye.
Bye.